Hi, everybody. It is very cold, but it's sunny and it's dry. They're saying over the next 2 days we shall get some snow. And actually, I think it's cold enough to snow now. So, since it is so cold, I thought I would make something, nice and warm. It's kind of like a chicken casserole, actually, so. And I'm going to put potatoes and carrots and onions in it. And the chicken is already in the dish on the stove. I defrosted it last night in the fridge and rinsed it off this morning and seasoned it, and it's just sitting there. So all I have to do is put the veg around it and then pop it into the oven. So I just finished watching this movie, and it was an Indian movie called Telusu Kada. It got a rating of 5.5 on the IMDb movie website. And the reviews weren't that great. I'm not sure what to think about this film. It's about a young Indian man. His name is Varun. His parents died when he was 6, and he was living with his aunt for a while, but his aunt's family really didn't want him, so they put him in an orphanage, which meant he grew up with no family. But all his life, what he wanted more than anything was a wife and kids, a family of his own. So while he's in college, he has an affair with a beautiful girl named Raga, who he's absolutely crazy about. And he wants to marry her. But she does not want to get married. She says she doesn't want the complications and the confusion of a marriage. She doesn't even allow him to refer to her as his girlfriend. And eventually she leaves him, which totally breaks his heart. Some years pass, and he meets another girl, Anjali, who is also beautiful, but she wants the same things. She wants to get married. She wants a husband. She wants a family. She wants children. So when Varun proposes to Anjali, she happily accepts, and they get married. And for a time, they're wildly happy. They've achieved the big house that they wanted, the 2 cars that they wanted. They have a puppy like they wanted. Looks like everything is going good for them. And then they discover that Anjali can't conceive, which makes both of them very sad. So they agree to look into surrogacy, which isn't a bad idea, except for who they picked to be the surrogate mother. Hang on. His ex-girlfriend, Radha, the one who dreamed of being a writer, she actually does not become a writer. She becomes a doctor. A gynecologist specializing in, you guessed it, women's fertility problems. So Anjali goes to see her, and Raga has no idea that Anjali is married to her ex, and the two women become friends, and Anjali offers to carry the baby for her. You can imagine the complications from that, can't you? So, without ruining it too much for you, let me see. Well, I can sit here. They agreed to go ahead with it. But things get, kind of complicated. And Varun's best friend, Abhi, tells him, dude, you gotta come clean. So, he does. To both women. And they decide to go ahead with the surrogacy on one condition. His ex must live in the house with him and his new wife for the entire 9 months of the pregnancy. So during these 9 months, more and more secrets come out, which ultimately results in the wife asking for a divorce. You start out watching this movie really liking Varun and feeling sorry for him until, he moves his ex in and gets her to carry the baby for him and his current wife. I can't imagine what the wife must have felt like. You should watch it and tell me what you think. It has a happy ending, but I'm really, I just was not chuffed at the way he did things. You can't just do that. It just seemed wrong to me. So, like I said, it's an Indian movie. It's called Telusu Kada, and it's a Telugu movie. And that was how I spent the afternoon. Okay, so I've got my onions and my chicken has been it's chopped. The chicken's chopped, the onions are chopped, and I am parboiling the potatoes and the carrots before I put them in the oven, which I'm preheating. What the hell is that? I heard this really weird noise. Okay. So that's it for me for today. I'm going to go and prop myself back on the settee and find something else to watch. So whatever you're doing, stay warm. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but it's cold here today. So not only should you stay warm, as always, stay safe and live well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.